100-year-old recipe taught by my mother-in-law. Hit the like button already, then leave your comments on this recipe. Into a medium bowl, start by adding 1 whole egg. Then add 1 pinch of salt, 1/2 tablespoon of melted unsalted butter or margarine, and mix very well until all the ingredients combine. Once you've done that, add 40 milliliters of milk at room temperature, a 240 milliliter cup of wheat flour, and mix all the ingredients very well again. When you can no longer mix with the spoon, start kneading it by hand. This is the right consistency. You may now stop kneading. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and let this dough rest for 20 minutes. Then, into a large bowl, add 2 whole eggs, 1 very full tablespoon of melted unsalted butter or margarine, 1 pinch of salt, 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and mix very well until all the ingredients fully combine. When that happens, add 1 1/2 cups of wheat flour, and mix all the ingredients very well again. Leave us a comment with the name of the city from which you're watching this. I'd like to give you a shout out and thank you for sharing this recipe. When you can no longer mix with the spoon, start kneading it by hand. This is the right consistency. You may now stop kneading. Now cover the bowl with plastic wrap and let the dough rest for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, get the first dough we made and split it in half. Then, using a rolling pin, get one of the halves and stretch it out until it's about 12 centimeters wide by 24 centimeters long. And repeat this process with the other half of the dough. Once you've done that, get the second dough we made and stretch it out to the same size as the other, 12 centimeters by 24 centimeters. Now get one of the halves of the first dough, place it on a floured table, and brush some water all over it. Then top it with the second dough and also brush some water all over its surface. Finally, top it with the second half of the first dough. Now, using a rolling pin, slightly stretch out the dough pieces just like I'm doing. Once you've done that, cut off the dough edges by using a pastry wheel cutter into a rectangular shape. After that, cut the dough into 4 equal-sized strips. Then make 3 cuts on the other direction, forming 16 rectangles. Finally, cut these rectangles in half, forming 32 squares, just like I did. Now, get one of these squares, rub some water on the edges, and fold it into an X shape, just like I'm doing. Repeat this process with all the dough pieces. If you've made it here, that means you're enjoying our recipe. So click the share button and share this video with all your friends. It won't cost you anything, but for us, it will make all the difference. Once you've done that, into a large skillet, add enough oil to cover its bottom. Once the oil is hot enough, add the cookies we've just made, and let them fry until brown, always stirring. When that happens, remove the cookies from the hot oil and drain the excess grease on a plate lined with paper towels. That recipe is ready. You may now get one and enjoy it. I really hope you like this recipe. Now I'll head back to the comments section and will continue to answer everyone who left the name of their city. And I'll also thank you for sharing this recipe. See you next recipe. Bye.